So I'm here at a car lot and I'm walking around looking at different vehicles, and some pretty nice cars in here. Undecided what I would really buy if I was to buy a new car. Well, a new used car. Leaning towards the SUV way. Then I looked them up and get a little worried because some of them aren't as good as you think. So dependability's always the thing I have to consider, not so much something that I like how it looks, because if I was to buy something the way that it looks, I just found out the one vehicle that I really liked, how it looked, is not a good vehicle. So anyway, I'm going to show you guys this. Show you what I'm looking at here. Pretty nice selection here. Prices aren't too bad. But I look at these vehicles that I've been considering, and then the ones I've looked up to find out that some of them are not what they're cracked up to be. I don't want a vehicle that's going to catch on fire, or the transmission is going to go out of it, or that you have to take the whole dash apart to put a $40 part in it, and it costs $3,000 to do it. So what do you buy? What do you buy that's really dependable? That's a good question. So out of all these cars here, I think the most dependable thing I've seen on the lot is this right here. Something that's been around since the 90s. There it is for sale. I may be a little biased. Just happen to have that shirt on. So I wasn't looking for something to put groceries in and family everyday life things. This would be the car that I'd be getting, because these cars right here have proven themselves time and time again, and I'll bet this thing runs just as good as the day it was built. Just taking a stab at that, but this does not look like it's been beat up. Just a few dingies here and there, but that's bound to happen when you have people that bang your doors in parking lots and things like that. So well, I'll show you guys this. Now, I will say this, back in the day, that was my everyday driver, but I had the hatchback, and believe it or not, I put quite a bit of stuff in that car. That car actually made me money. I used that to go to karaoke gigs with and things like that. So that's nice when you have a vehicle that actually makes you money. And that being a convertible would not give you much room to put any kind of groceries in, and we do some things on the side that the car needs more room than that little convertible right there. But that's going to be a good everyday driver for somebody right there. When it comes to being dependable, Uh, I give them a 9 out of 10 for everyday driving, being dependable, starting all the time. Start getting miles on anything, you're gonna have a few problems. But when them cars were new, there was a very rare if you've seen a problem out of one of them. Maybe something fluky, because you're gonna have one vehicles maybe built at the wrong time, like on a, I forget what day they used to say. You wanted to avoid a car that was built on a Monday or a Friday, something like that. You guys probably know, probably remember that. That was true, because guys wanted to get home, I think it was on a Friday, and that's what the old saying was. So I'm just going by hearsay, of course. But the old Mustangs, I tell you, them things, they just were a tough vehicle. So anyway, give you guys one more peek around the lot here. Have a breeze blowing out here, so I hope you guys can hear me talking okay. One second I have a motorcycle in my ear, and then somebody else was screaming out their car. So you guys probably heard that. But I'd consider a truck, but my better half, she needs something that she can feel comfortable in, and I'm not putting her in something that she feels out of place in. Maybe that would work. Talk about room. Well, I could probably buy this and put it in my trunk for a spare if I bought one of these SUVs that are not that dependable. Maybe I should just do that. I'll buy that for a spare, put it in the back of the SUV, and then if I break down with the SUV, I'll just take this out and go on down the road. What's that you said? They're not that dependable either? Oh. I don't know. I don't know these new cars. Later model vehicles, I don't know one good one from a bad one. That's why I look things up and see what's out there, because I'd be wrong. The things I look at are the things that are commonly to your eye. And the problem with these new vehicles is not the eye-appearing things that are bad. It's things that you can't see that usually go bad, that cost all the money. And I'm not talking about a couple $100. I'm talking about thousands. Now, I'm not going to mix in brands because that wouldn't be fair. But if you buy a used vehicle, look it up. And I will say this. A lot of people would not think of this. They make these cars, some of them have a sealed water pump. I don't care what make that vehicle is. That water pump is eventually going to go bad. You don't want to buy anything that has a sealed water pump. And what I mean sealed is made inside of the engine, supposedly. I haven't seen one. I'm only going by what people have told me and what I've seen online and nightmare stories. You don't want to replace a water pump on your vehicle and have it cost you $4,000 or $5,000, do you? If you have money to burn or to blow, that's okay. And that's up to you. I'm only just putting a little bit of information out there that stop an average fellow in my situation, or anybody that may be considering buying a used vehicle. So with that, I'm going to wrap this up. You've heard me ramble on enough. So I want to say God bless you and have a good day, everybody. I'm going to keep on looking here. Maybe I'll find something. Maybe I'll get lucky. Who knows? See ya.